What's up, guys? Yes, McGann here, and today we are playing the Monkey King, Sun Wukong in the Soul Lane. Of course, he did recently get a nerf, and someone on stream asked me if I played him since his nerf and how I was liking him, and I realized, you know what? I haven't even played him since his nerf. It didn't even go through my mind that I should try him out after his nerf, because he did get his 2 and his 1 increased cooldowns, both of them at 12 seconds at all ranks, which does actually make a pretty big difference early on in the game as well as even in later team fights. So we'll see how this goes. We're against the Bologna in lane. Bologna, let's see. He's asking if I'm getting hog. A Bologna Morrigan, I believe.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's going to be the Morrigan solo or Morrigan jungle. So we'll just go for the, I think we'll go Shell here. He went sprint. I kind of want to go sprint too, but I think I'm just going to stick with the Shell this game. Yeah, we'll go Shell. And we'll go for the Cudgel first, because although it got an increased cooldown, I mean, Cudgel still has the increased damage on minions, so the clear is still going to be there. It's still not going to be too bad. Of course, against Bologna early on in the game, we're not going to be out clearing her, but hey, a little bit of extra damage for our safe clear is not too bad. Because I did see someone go with the 2 first, which I don't really think is the right call. I mean, his 2 still doesn't have the extra damage on minions, so yeah, not really the best in my opinion. I'm gonna say enemies missing right here. Bologna, I'm assuming, is starting out a mana buff if she's not here currently. Or she's late. Okay, well, I'll take it because she would have beaten me horribly in the clear, so that actually helps out quite a bit. So we're gonna go for one of the fire elementals here, at least. Make sure we can hit level 2 really quick. There we go. Bologna took a lot of damage as well. I'm actually just gonna knock her out of that. Can I kill her here? Oh my gosh, I missed the basic. Thought she was a bit closer than she was. But hey, we still got her pretty low there.
Okay.
And she actually went teleport, which is odd. She's just gonna play it. She's just gonna play it safe here, it looks like. I'm gonna back off over here. Go to the fire elementals, and actually, Alpwash gonna get the first blood in the 2v1.
Night is the darkest.
Making the plays, definitely making the plays early. I'll just get a mini one here. I don't know what Bologna's doing at the moment. She's not in the lane.
An enemy has been taken.
She's just sitting under the tower. I mean, she knows where my jungler is. I don't know why she's doing this. Kind of a weird choice from her, but hey, we'll go to the fire elementals with Alpwash over here. Unless, oh, he's just gonna go for the speed buff. Okay, we'll go over to the mana buff then. Start this bad boy up.
Okay.
Apologies are for the weak.
No problem.
Make sure Nemesis gets some of this. There we go. Pick that up. And actually, we may be able to get a kill here. Let's see. And there's the stun. She, yeah, she definitely moved up a bit too much there. Bit of a misplay, I'd say, from the Bologna. Can't really say it was anything other than that. I guess she thought it was only me in the lane and decided, well, she was going to move up. And unfortunately for her, Nemesis was in the wings. And she should have known that since I was moving so aggressively. But hey, she didn't sniff it out. And Thoth, the mid laner, actually clearing out the wave over here. You don't ever really see the mid laner come over to clear a wave, but hey. New things happen every day. New things happen every day. He won a little bit of extra farm, it seems. And I'm going to go for the Warrior Tabi here. And actually, I guess that's... maybe it's an Alpwash. Or not an Alpwash. Thoth jungle? I mean, it could be. They both want the same exact start, so it's hard to tell. But a lot of times I see Thoths go for like a Book of Thoth start or something like that. Because, you know, his name's Thoth. So obviously you have to go that. But no, I see a lot of people going for more, I guess, later game oriented builds on Thoth solo or mid lane. So I don't know. Maybe this is maybe Thoth jungle's the new meta, and I'm just not aware of it yet. Maybe that's the case. Just gonna knock her up here, as well as hit some minions in the process. Never hurts. All right, looks like she's just gonna do what she wants here, and man, I'd be able to hit her with a cudgel right here if it. Of course, didn't get nerfed, but there we go. We got a cudgel off between waves.
Killing spree.
Should be fine here. Looks like Alpwash on a killing spree at the moment. Looks like the dual lane didn't have the same type of success, though. She keeps making the same mistake here. I don't know why she keeps making that mistake.
Your right tower is under attack.
But if we get a nerf, I mean, not a nerf, a gank, she's pretty much dead.
Enemy missing right.
Doesn't really have much of a chance.
A comrade has
middle.
fallen.
That's too
We'll see. It looks like the Morgan was able to get outpwatched, and I think Nemesis was going in for the gank at the same time. A bit of a bait misplay there, but we both have our ultimates available. I think I'm just going to go for the clear here, though. Oh, it's going to hit a minion there, unfortunately. I actually really want to go back to base here, so I think I will. I'm going to go for the Swift Wing, so it's not going to be too much of a problem here. There we go. Pick up the Swift Wing. We'll get a ward as well. There we go. Run out of the base here.
Enemy missing right. Enemy missing right.
Bologna went. Mark the Vanguard. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I'm not doing too much damage to her right now. A weird option to go for. I guess since she didn't have enough for boots. I don't know. Even I think tier 2 breastplate would have been the better option here, though. In my personal opinion. Probably get the Bologna ultimate out here. She doesn't have boots. Oh.
An ally did not go to death with them.
Nemesis accidentally took a spill right there. I don't know. I thought she was going to let me go into the wave because she knew I had my ultimate available. Or go into the tower, but she went in first, so she ended up going down there, unfortunately. But we are still going to get the kill. I'm going to try and get these. I don't know. Thoth might rotate in time, though, and I don't have any mana. I got the minis, at least. Okay, well, he's just going to help me get the fire elementals, it seems. Okay. I mean, I'll take that. Thank you, Thoth. I appreciate it. Just helping me out over here. And Nemesis is going to help me out with my mana buff here, since I'm completely out of mana. And there we go. We can pick that up.
Your left tower is under attack.
And go for the wave. But yeah, helping me out with the clear of those fire elementals. Thoth always there to give me a helping hand. Always there to give me a helping hand. But I'm just going to go back to base here after this wave clear, most likely. Actually, she wants to gank again. And Bologna does not have her ultimate, obviously.
Retreat.
I do have the shell. Her ultimate came back up, but not gonna matter. She's gonna be dead by the time it really amounts to anything. And ooh, Thoth's in the middle lane, so we can go for the clear here. There we go, and we'll go back to base. Actually, yeah, we'll use our 1 inner 2 and then go back to base. Not too bad, not too bad. It looks like the dual lane's having kind of a tough time though. Yeah, 0-4 on RTO, 0-2 on Uhl. Not looking too good, not looking too good. And Outpwatch, although he had a good start, starting to get caught out a little bit by the Thoth, the Morgan duo mid lane, it seems. Thoth, I guess the jungler, but he's been spending a lot of time in that mid lane, I must admit. A lot of time in that mid lane, but we're gonna clear this out really quick. Move over to the left side. And I think I'm just going to put some levels into my 2 here. Although putting levels into the 3 is not that bad, especially against a Bologna. And if I get ahead, I like it, but I think we're going to be focusing a bit more on team fights here. As my dual lane is having a really tough time. I need to be able to provide as much as I can in the team fights. Okay, I went for the wave instead of me. Which usually, I find it kind of bad to go for the wave instead of, or go for the enemy instead of the wave, but in that situation, since Bologna has the AoE basic attacks, I feel it was better for her to go after me and get a little bit of extra damage on me and then basic attack the minions. But she decided against it, but it looks like the RTO wants to gank here, and Bologna's sitting under the tower again. So I'm assuming she probably has a ward here. We shall see, we shall see. Yeah, she has a ward. There's no way she doesn't. We can go to the fire elementals though. Take these out really quickly. RTO gonna do all the work, it seems, which is fine. RTO does a lot of damage, so I didn't really even need to use an ability. And I don't have a mana buff, so as much mana sustain as possible is great. But RTO looking for the mana buff here, maybe. Okay, not gonna go for it.
Rampage. I think so.
And it looks like Alpwash is going to be taken down by the dual lane rotation, but ooh, a mana buff.
An ally did not go gently.
Given to me by my RTO. That was a really good seal from her, but dual lane or mid lane not having the same type of success here. Nemesis as well as Alpwash going down to Hachiman, who's really snowballing right now. 5-0-5, only has boots right now, but the damage is definitely there, but RTO can of course have that buff.
Thanks.
No, your middle tower is under attack.
You have potential. Stealing that mana buff away. Nice play, but we're gonna go back to base. After pushing this wave in, I think Bellona's going to be there quick enough for us not to be able to get the tower. So we're going to go back to base, get Gladiator Shield here, as well as... Ooh, I might actually go Horrific Emblem. I actually will go Horrific Emblem in this game. They don't have a sprint yet, and Bellona went Teleport, so it's going to force her to get sprint or pretty much just be stuck where she is. Or she's going to force the Sylvanas to get blink or sprint, meaning he doesn't have the blink engaged. So I think Horrific Emblem was actually a really smart play here. Purely because she went for the teleports, which was kind of a silly idea in my opinion, especially in a matchup where she definitely has the advantage early on. But some Wukong, if he gets rolling, he can definitely be a menace. He does have some really high ability damage, although the cooldowns are a bit higher. The damage is still going to be there. I actually might show a little bit of my damage right here. Okay, I only got one basic attack off, but I can get another Cudgel off here. I have the mana buff for a little more cooldown reduction, as well as I have the Gladiator Shield online now. And, okay, team coming back a little bit. Going to get the Hachiman, but our Ull's going to go down in the process as well. Going to trade out there. But Alpwash getting the Sylvanas. And, you know, Alpwash is probably not a bad option here, especially with the Sylvanas on their team. I actually kind of like it here. Actually, we could go for a kill here. I'm actually going to go for the Horrific Emblem right here. I'll just go for the ultimate. And get the kill from that. Not too bad. I went for the Ox, which was kind of silly. I should have went for the Tiger form, but it didn't work out too poorly for us, and I should be able to get the tower here. I'm full HP. I have my 3 online, and I have enough mana for it as well, so I'm just going to go for the wave here. Clear it out. I'll probably go for the next wave behind the tower as well. Well, I guess it won't be behind the tower anymore, since we are going to take that tower out pretty easily. 3-0 is our score right now. The overall score is 10-14, but we can make a huge impact in these team fights, especially now that the tower's gone, and we can go for the Hide of the Urchin. Make sure we can get that online as quickly as possible after this Gladiator Shield, of course. And so I'll just start maxing out my 3 now. We are level 14 at level 12. We are out-leveling the clock right now. And our farm game has been really, really nice. Our kills are have been very clean. You know, I'm not doing too poorly with the Sun Wukong, although I haven't played him in a few days. Or a week, maybe 2. No, probably only 1 week. We are doing quite well, but oh no. Alpwash might be dead here. I'm going to try and keep him alive. He's going to go in that direction. I do have the knock-up from the 3. Oh my gosh, and Morrigan. Gonna be going down. Good job from Alpwash, although he is getting chased by Hachiman. I'm gonna try and keep him alive. I have the shell. And it looks like Alpwash is gonna get out for now. And there's Ull with the play. Using only the Ox form right there because I didn't want to take the kill with Tiger. And Thoth's gonna get ulted. We need some anti-healing before we can really go for too much right here. However, Bellona not having as much success in the back line. I'm just going to go for the ultimate. I don't know if we can even... I'm going to go straight for Bellona here. There it is. Nemesis is going to get the double. Sylvanas is going to be going down here as well. There's the big burst. And there's the rampage for us. And a free portal demon as well. That was such a good fight for us. Like I said, although the Hachiman and the Sylvanas actually were getting ahead, and actually, that didn't work out too well for us. Oh, might have turned into the wrong person there. Okay, well, they stole the portal demon, unfortunately. The Morrigan coming in invisible, I mean, you have to expect that. We should have expected that. I was getting way too excited that we had such a good fight there that she was able to get the Nemesis as well as steal the portal demon away. She did die, but still got one and the portal demon. Definitely worth for her. Although none of them are using the portal. Well, that's cool with me. I'm going to go back to base and get my Hide of the Urchin. 6-0-4. A fight that was really, really good for us that didn't end the way I wanted it to with that steal from the Morrigan. Good play from her. I can't fault her for that, but we did end up getting the kill on her in the end anyway. So I have Hide of the Urchin. And against them... I mean, I guess magical protections. Get that Pestilence online, the anti-healing as well as some magical protections. It definitely wouldn't hurt, although I think Ull's probably going to fall here. Yeah, he's against the Thoth. Yeah, he has 2 on him. We're going to get some kills in the middle lane. And Bellona's pushing in that left side. We actually might be able to get a kill, however, they need to be careful about this Gold Fury being taken. Uh-oh. They're not even going for the Gold Fury. They're going for blood. Oh, Bellona's going to ult early there. Should be able to get the kill here then. Nemesis doesn't have the ultimate. I'll just use Horrific Emblem if that's the case. There's the kill. Bellona not having the best of times right now. Definitely not having the best of times. And the speed buff is coming up, so we can take this away as well. They're missing, so I'm thinking they're at the Gold Fury here. Actually, Sylvanas is on the left side. I'm actually not quite sure where they are then. We have 0 vision on the Gold Fury, however, which is pretty big. Oh, Nemesis has the ultimate now. Okay, not quite, actually. Still on cooldown. It's almost there. Ooh, nice pull. I mean, not going to amount to much, but still wasn't a bad pull at all. That was pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Alright, so no Gold Fury taken by them. They're probably assuming we have vision. I mean, I would assume we had vision as well, but hey. I'm not going to get the Morrigan there. Bit quicker than I expected. Oh no, we might have some trouble for Alpwash. He is going to have to use the beads. Morrigan turning into me. And Thoth ulting didn't really do any damage though. Just going to go for the ultimate here. We're going to lose one to the Morrigan. Oh, she has the Aegis still. Not going to be able to get the kills I've wanted. They are so low, though. I got the back out of here. Oh, I'm going to go down as well. R2 didn't have the heal there. Oh, man. Hachimen, they're all so low. They are so low right now. That's ridiculous how low they are. No basic attack, Ull. Oh, he didn't realize he was in position to basic attack. He's going to go down. That was just sad. They were so low and we just couldn't get a kill on them. I was trying so hard, but the damage just wasn't there. Damage just wasn't there. And although that's something that you probably wouldn't realize the nerf affected, but the nerf actually did affect the team fight, especially that long. Since, of course, 2 seconds increased on the ability. That's actually a lot in a team fight that long. That's like 2 extra cudgels I probably could have gotten off there, but that's alright. We'll go for the Pestilence next. I thought I had a bit more gold than that. I wasn't paying attention. That's okay, though, because I don't really want to... Oh, I meant to buy that sentry. That's fine. We'll still go over to here to our mana buff. Make sure to pick that up. We have the Swiftwing to get over there quickly. And we'll just watch this Portal Demon. Gold Fury is available, though, although none of the teams have been going for it. They don't really have a strong... Well, they have a strong secure. They don't have a strong takedown of it. Unless they have their Hachiman there, so... And he actually went Chin Size. That's peculiar. I would think he would go Executioner. That's actually surprisingly good for me. And it looks like Nemesis is going to get a nice kill there. She's going to miss the stun on me. Got a nice Nemesis ultimate on Thoth there. I'm gonna go straight for the ultimate here. I should have leveled it up before I went into the air. Alright, it looked like he may have forgotten I was in the air for a second there. Morgan's gonna turn into me. Looks like she's gonna go down here. I'm gonna use the shell so we can dive a bit longer, get the Sylvanas. And there's the kill. Oh. This team could be in some trouble here, though. I'm gonna help them out. Oh no, we could be in some big trouble here. There it is. We should have started this Gulf Fury earlier, but I think we can still pick this up in time. And that's actually going to be a surrender from the enemy team.
Good game.
That's actually pretty good because I might have died to the Gold Fury right there. 25 to 21. The game was still pretty close. I mean, we got really fed though. We got very fed against the Bellona. She just didn't have the impact we did. I mean, once you get ahead with some Wukong, he's one of the better team fighters of warriors in the game. So, especially in the mid game when his damage is still relevant, he becomes a monster. And the nerf, I could feel it. Definitely could, especially in lane. But in lane, it's the most obvious. In team fights, there were times where I realized okay, I could have gotten more cudgels as well as Master's Wills off in that team fight if I would have, of course, had a lower cooldown on it. But you know, it happens. And actually, we got out damaged by Alpwash. You know what? Not really a surprise. He was doing really, really well early game. He had some really sick kills. I don't even know how it happened that he 2v1'd a few times. And Alpwash, when he gets ahead, his ultimate as well as his abilities, he has a lot of bursts, a lot of consistent damage. So I'm not really surprised because Alpwash, he can definitely output a lot of damage, especially against a team with a Sylvanas. That was just unlucky for the enemy team. And we had a really good late game, in my opinion. We had a Nemesis. We had an RTO for a bit of sustain, although protection-wise, she's not the best with hunters, but it is an Ul who has a lot of self-peel as well as a leap, so I'm not going to be too bad there, as well as she could just bodyguard the Alpwash, which would have been really, really nice. But really good game for us. Really good game for us. But I didn't want to say thank you to, I believe it's RTO, yeah, Booker, who actually was a fan of the channel, so thank you. Shout out to you, as well as our jungler who said he was going to camp our lane, which he did a pretty good job of. He did gank quite a bit, although Bellona was kind of playing in a way where she was letting the ganks. She was basically inviting ganks for how aggressive she was playing, especially being behind. After she was either under her tower, literally under her tower, or she was in front of my tower and got herself killed a bunch of times. So yeah, but thank you, Nemesis, for ganking our lane. Dual lane kind of suffered a little bit, but hey, didn't really matter in the end, as if your solo and jungle get ahead, it's actually a lot more impactful early on in the game than the Hunter getting ahead, so Hachimen couldn't really compete with me. But anyway, guys, this has been the SMGAM playing some Wukong after his nerf. I still think he's good, although not nearly as strong as he was before. Still, I think he can have a huge impact on the game if he does get ahead, and he's definitely a viable option if some other things are off the table, and you want to go for this, like maybe Erlong and Osiris Bellona, Kukulkan are off the table. You can look for some Wukong, and even then, you can still play him if you want to play a safer god in that lane. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.